Hello, good to see you. I am running behind, but I'm not going to let that stop me. We have illness in the family, and so things, we got to do things we got to do, and that's what's good about being able to work from home. So today, I wanted to talk about: are you looking for an easy way to build your business online? And I want you to just think about that for a minute. And I also have three critical points I want you to consider. And when we think about, having things easy, I want you to consider as you're thinking, and remember the chat is open. So whether you're here with me live or you're catching me on the replay, you can drop in your comments, your questions, anything that you want to contribute or find out or whatever. You can do that. I also want to let you know that there will be a free training, and I will post information on the video in the comment section when it's downloaded. And it's actually what got me started in being able to come online and bring my business and get so much more than I ever got at all when I was not online. So basically, I want you to think while I go on and introduce myself, and I want you to drop in, be interactive with me. Just drop in what you're thinking about when you think about, yeah, you'd like it to be easy. You'd like to be able to bring a business online, and you'd like it to be easy. And I think that's fair that people, do kind of think that. But anyway, let me go on and introduce myself to those of you that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting. My name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to be able to come online, use the power of social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I do that in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, excuse me, video marketing. Well, voice still the same, and I have a lozenge in my mouth. So video marketing, lead generation, and branding, as well as giving updated, modern, trending strategies and tips, just to help, those people out there that I want to help, those people out there that are like me, so and have been through some of the things that I've been through. So with all of that, I'm not seeing anything in the comments yet. So I'm going to give you my opinion and the things that I want you to be aware of, the things that I want you to think about when you're thinking about, do you want things to be really easy for you? Where has that led you in your life? When you think about things being easy. And I do have, before I start off, because those of you that may be aware of me, that I have tendency to talk and explain and go off on tangents. So I do have notes here in front of me. As a matter of fact, let me fold this up a little bit more so that I can better see it. And so I have like three things here as I was thinking about this as a subject. I myself, there is really nothing in life that I can remember that came easy for me, that meant anything. So, or anything that was really truly worthwhile. So my first thing is, nothing worthwhile is going to be truly easy. Do we really want things so simplistic that it gets boring, so easy that it gets so, where you can become complacent, where, after a while you're like, this is really, kind of, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling like I really need to be doing this. I'd rather be doing something else, something more fun, something that's challenging, and so on. So, and I think that's the way most of us are. I think there are people out there that want it easy, but as my life journey, it hasn't been easy. And even through all of the things that I have tried to do and did do, I found that, the hard work that I put into it, like when I went to nursing school, it was tough. But I learned to be a nurse, and I learned to be a really good nurse. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but I did get a lot of compliments as far as my nursing abilities, my nursing brain, all of those things that people need us for. My ability to care, my ability to empathize, and those types of things. But I would not have been able to do those things had I not gone through something. And there we, like I said, so it comes down to nothing worthwhile is going to be easy, because the things that made me be the nurse that I was because of the things that I had to go through in life, on my journey as I was growing up and what have you. Number two, and this is something that I've read and that I listen and I hear when I'm at workshops and conferences, and there's usually some type of a big bad, for lack of a better way of putting it. I like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and that's my guilty pleasure. When I reward myself, I do look at that sometimes, and they talk about the big bad. There's some big bad coming into town, but usually, from the things that I've learned, from the things that I've heard, from the things that I have, read about, there is usually something that happens before, and it's usually something that's really heavy. It's usually something that's really a struggle. It's really like a big stumbling block. And when you get past that stumbling block, it's like things just kind of open up for you, because you've been through the fire and you come out through on the other side. And for me, I would rather do it that way than to not know and not be able to stand, because all of this stuff of going through the struggle, going through the fire, going through whatever it is that we have to go through, that's what makes us the strong people that we turn out to be. It's what gives us the stamina to do the things that we want to do. It's just like, you don't want to, for me, I want people around me that have gone through some things, so that when I'm talking, they can understand what I'm talking about. It may not be exactly the same thing, but we've still been through some things, and we can connect, and we can, it just seems like it just works better. We have so much in common, and like I said, even though it's not exactly the same thing, but, as we continue to go through these things, we continue to grow as people and grow in our ability to care about others and help others and build them up. Number three, when I'm building anything, when I am doing anything that's important, I am doing it because I want it to have longevity. I want it to mean something. I want it to have a purpose that others can look to find help, to find whatever it is that they may be able to, like we talk about. We want to check people out, talk to them, see what their pains, their struggles are, see what type of people they are, what their needs are, and then point them to a solution. The solution may not be something that I have, but I've been around this person. They've been, coming and maybe listening to me for a while, and they like me, and they've learned to know, like, and trust me. So when they've learned to know, like, and trust me, it doesn't matter in the long run if they join me or not, because I only want people to join me that want to. Other than that, it's like just getting anyone in there, and then people keep dropping off and dropping off. And that's kind of, part of what we as entrepreneurs and business builders go through. But, if you actually really talk to people, there are some people like, I listened to our VP of marketing, Kate McShay, and she was talking about some of the people that she started with are still with her. And I want to say it's 7 years later, so they've gone through the thick and thin with her, and they love her. And, they like to do things together and that kind of thing. So when I am building what I am building, my business, because I'm out here like you guys, I'm in the trenches, I'm learning, I'm growing, and then I'm stretching myself and getting uncomfortable. And then I turn around and try to take that information and try to then give that to someone else that might be able to use that information. And that's why I like being able to come live. I like being able to come live and give you guys information from what I've learned in this situation, in that situation, or, even I like to talk about mindset a lot. Those who have been around me for a little while know that I like to, let you know that if you don't have it up here, as far as belief in yourself, loving yourself, as far as knowing that you're going to make it, as far as, really knowing that you're going to make it, really believing that, it's a big part of it. And a lot of people are afraid. A lot of people are, too shy. And here I go off on another, hopefully this is another tangent, but like doing lives. Lives is one of the things that's one of the biggest things in our business online, as well as on other venues now, on other platforms. People are noticing that lives are more important. People like lives, and some are doing many lives, on different platforms. And, I believe that I heard one of my mentors say that Facebook is also looking into doing some many videos, live videos. So, we'll see what happens when that happens. I'll be checking it out. But, it's just, there are just so many things out there that I want to, as I learn them, then I want to turn around, because I only have to be 1, 2, or however many, 3 steps ahead of somebody to turn around and help them. And when I first was able to do that, it was such an exciting thing. It was such a wow for me, because I was actually really lifting somebody else up who was struggling, excuse me, and had fallen into maybe a gap like I had fallen into when I first started out. And I was, I had no marketing or business experience. So for me, coming here and finding this organization, this company that I'm in, that's a mentorship company, and I also call it an education company because I'm also getting such an education that it just really means a lot to me. It makes a big difference to me. And I am investing in myself to grow my business. And then I like to be able to turn around and give back without, saying, if you show me yours, I'll show you mine, or whatever. I want to be able to have people come and reach out to me because they like what it is that I'm doing, or they want to see what it is that I'm doing, or they want to know how I got to where I am at this point, you know, in my journey. And like I said, I'm in the trenches too. I'm still building, I'm still learning. I actually have class this afternoon through this evening, and then I have all day Saturday and all day Sunday. So it's a 3-day workshop called Digital Networker Live. And I'm really looking forward to it because the last one was so awesome. There was so much information. I can just hardly wait. I can hardly stand it. But anyway, I wanted to go on and get that out and hope that the information that I'm sharing is valuable to you, that it's truly helpful, that it's giving you something to let you know, what's happening, let you know what it is, that you're really not wanting something that's easy, something that's going to just kind of like be a pie in the sky or something like that. You want something that's going to give you that this was worth it. I worked hard for this and I did it. I didn't know how to do lives, and I learned how to do them. And I learned how to do them well enough that I can actually teach others. I'm learning how to post, and how to post with intention, because I care about those people that I'm posting to. So all of these things are important, and I love to be able to come on and be able to share that information with you. So that is basically all that I have. I don't really see any comments in the comment section right now, but remember, I'm going to have the free training in there that I talked about earlier, that's going to be on this video when it's downloaded in the comment section. And this is what I started out with, and I have not looked back since. And I have had nothing but growth, learning, success, and I'm not saying my life is perfect, but it's a lot better than it was when I was building traditionally. This gives you a look at what it's like to have people actually reaching out to you, as opposed to chasing people or bugging family and friends. And I just didn't want to do that anymore. And I also didn't like leaving my kids at home when I had to, when they were younger. So, I'm going to have that information on the video for you to check out. So basically that is it. So I'm going to do some housekeeping things really quick. Number one, keep your notifications on so you know when I'm going live. Remember that we're still walking through the stuff we're walking through. Things seem to be coming to a head or something. I mean, things just continue to seem to be getting worse. And so I need you to take care of you, your family, your friends, and others as best you can. I follow the CDC guidelines, but I've been doing that for a while. So that's where I stick. Remember, there are people out there that are isolated, that a phone call, email, text message, or even trying to get them on a Zoom might really brighten their day and lift their spirits. And remember, for us who pray, please continue to pray and lift us and our world as we're all in this together, that we can get through this, that we will make it through on the other side. And we will. I truly believe we will. Things may be different, but I know that we will be the stronger for it, and we will adapt as we always have, as we always do. And I am 65 years old, so I've been doing a lot of adapting. And that's okay, because that's what we're supposed to do. We can't stay stuck. Change is always going to come. So wherever you are in the world, no matter what time it is for you, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, sleepy time, always make it the best that you can make it. Always be the best that you can be. God bless, God keep. And I will see you again on Monday, and we will talk about a different subject. Talk soon. Bye now. Oh, and have an awesome Friday. I forgot. Have an awesome Friday and a great weekend. Talk soon. Bye.